Hello, I'm Benson and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you some karaoke machine, or shall I say toy karaoke machine, microphone, loudspeaker kind of thing. So these are sent to me by Amazon, not by the manufacturer itself, so I can say anything good or bad things about it and it shouldn't affect my review video. The main thing is I'm not selling them, I'm just telling you what your money can buy on the internet and you be the judge of how good or how bad they are. Now I'm Chinese, of course I know a thing or two about karaoke because we kind of grow up with this kind of entertainment stuff. Basically, you got a microphone which wirelessly connect to a speaker. You play some background music and you sing your heart out, have a good time with your friends and family. But the system that we are talking about that can go up to like thousands of pounds. But for just one or two parties, occasional use, I got a couple of speakers here of a different budget. For example, this one here cost only about 20 pounds in the UK. And this one here costs about 45 pounds. And this one here is the most expensive. This one is about 60 pounds. Now this one here, I put the link in the description plus the specs. Not much information. I don't even know what battery size this is, for example, in the microphone or in the body itself. But there are so many of different varieties of the same thing on Amazon. But this one here is the K12, no brand. And you got two microphones. And these are cute little devices where you actually plug into your phone charger and you can recharge the internal lithium batteries. You got a couple of USB-C cable, and here is the machine itself, and you can see that it actually fits on the palm of my hand, so these are kind of tiny. The human recorded voice is supposed to tell you the function, and you know what, I couldn't even make out what it's trying to say. I think it was saying something like Bluetooth something. Well, if you guys can hear what it says, please tell me because I don't understand what it's trying to tell me. So press and hold will allow you to switch on the microphone. Each of them have a blue LED light in the front to tell you what it is doing. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. And that's what they are. They are a microphone wirelessly connect to a speaker. And on top of that, you can connect your phone to it so you can actually play music off them. You will find the Bluetooth K12. So now my phone is connected to that and you can play some music, I guess.
Robot with 360-degree punch. Summon the storm with mighty punches transform.
So you can change your voice. So you can change your voice.
Magic sound 2.
So now I can hear the. So now I can hear the menu voice. The woman was saying like magic sound 2. So obviously this is about my sound. So maybe I should take the mic off my chest, so we can record more of the changed voice. I mean, it's hard to not, but it's hard not to laugh when your voice actually changed. So this is another one of those voice changing function. I think it would be quite a good prank when you actually call your workplace, or please don't call your workplace. I think it would be quite fun if you call your friends and then speak with a funny voice.
Magic sound 4.
So this is like a Batman voice. Now in terms of the range of the microphone,
so I think all of them have Bluetooth built in, and it's they all should work within the room, like especially in line of sight. You can actually move around, do your little dance move if you want to, and there's no drop in Bluetooth.
I'm quite impressed with what your money can buy in terms of this kind of products, especially just for 20 quid. I think is pretty good a toy I think this is a pretty good toy for any young kids. In terms of the speaker itself, at the back you got a headphone jack, you have a USB-C, this is for powering the machine. You also have a micro SD card slot, so this one can play sound off the SD card or micro SD card. And finally there is a USB port, so you can use it as an emergency power bank to power your bank or other USB devices like a small light or something. So yeah, so £20. Plenty of fun. I guess this is more aimed for like very young kids. So next up we have the T07. So this is a bit more substantial in terms of weight and size. First you have your information leaflet, and then you got a USB-C cable. The speaker itself is like this. Now this one look a bit more professional, but this is really lightweight. So if it does have a battery built-in, I wonder how big a battery size is this, because usually battery are quite heavy. Now this one has a model T07, and they say here charging power is 5 volt 1 amp. The speaker size is 4 inch, and you got one speaker in the front. Carrying handle, a bit more control on the top. You got a, oh okay, I do like this. You got a spinny knob thing to control. You got LED switch. All of them are plasticky button. It still feel really cheap. So at £45, you guys tell me, is it worth £45? And this is not wireless. Okay, you got one wireless microphone here, and you got one wired microphone. And the wireless mic require 2 AA batteries. There's no built-in batteries with this, and batteries not included. So there's a power switch at the back. So power switch at the back, the microphone jack is at the back. Micro SD card slot, a USB-C slot for input, and then you got a USB-A port output, so you can use it as a power bank. When you turn on the power, the top knob here actually turns blue. Testing 1 2 3. Hello. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but the sound from the speaker actually is a lot better than the previous one. I'm trying to turn the knob, and I don't think that actually did anything at all. Hello. Okay, the dial doesn't change anything on my voice. Maybe it's to do with the music. Let me put a couple of batteries in here, and then let's try that one more time. Hello. Well, this now this is for my wireless mic, but I think I should take off my mic so you can hear a lot more of my voice from the speaker instead of from my neck. So this is a mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Surprised because the microphone is actually just one level, and there's no way to change how loud my mic is.
Radio. Bluetooth.
Okay, so the top amp button switch between radio and Bluetooth. You got the LED button that every time you press, it actually changes the format. And every time you press it, either switch off the light completely or change it to different rainbow effects or RGB effect. Simple, just like the previous one. You choose the speaker when it comes up. So this one comes up as T07. So this is volume max. I still don't know what the plus and minus. Oh, it works. Hold on. So the top dial doesn't change your microphone. Doesn't change your microphone volume, but change the. It's really strange because it's almost like all or nothing. A little bit already like to the max volume, and then the rest of the dial just doesn't do anything at all. I need to read the instruction and see what it says, but at the time being, I'm just going to leave it on like that. Let's do a bit of a range test and let's see how far I can go before it drops off. If it is Bluetooth 5.0, then it should be able to not having any dropout, even as far as the end of my room here. Since this one I don't think has a very big battery, it's very important for me to test that. When I plug in the USB-C, I can see the light, red light on the back to say that it's actually charging the machine now. So you can actually plug in and use it at the same time if you find that you need to use it a lot and the battery kind of run out before your time is up. Between the two mics, there is a big sound difference. This one here is mic number 1 and this one here is mic number 2. I think it's very subtle. I don't know if you guys can tell at home, but the wired mic actually the wired mic actually sounds better. In my own opinion, that is. There is no voice changing function like the previous one. I think this is more like a PA system rather than a karaoke machine. Volume adjust knob. Revolve to adjust the speaker and mic volume at the same time. So this is supposed to be your master switch, but it doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure if I have a faulty unit or if the units are designed that way. But if I'm paying £45, then I would expect to be able to control the microphone sound up and down. But it doesn't seem to work. So what do you guys think? Is it worth £45? Alright, let's move on to the K9M. The K9M here is £60, so this is the most expensive out of the three, and the packaging looks a lot better, and outside actually give you a bit more specs, specification about the machine and the layout of the button and all that. So inside the machine, again, you got your information booklet, 2 microphones. Now these 2 microphones are both wireless, and the microphone is a lot heavier. So again, it does need batteries. It's 2 AA batteries, which we'll find out if it is included or not. Okay, but yeah, it does come with 2 wireless microphone, and it's color coded, so you know which one is which. And you got a harness belt and a USB-C cable. Now the harness belt here is for you to actually carry the machine on you, so you can actually have it on your body, where this one doesn't come with it. So those 2, the packaging is nowhere near as nice as this one here, but we kind of expected that because you are paying more money for the machine here. Once again, the speaker itself feels really lightweight. If it has a big battery, I'm expecting a lot heavier in weight. So the T07 is 1.3 kilos and the K9M is 1.2 kilos. So this one here is actually a bit lighter than that, despite you're paying more money. So I like this machine a lot more than that one there because this one has a lot more control. You got mic control on one of the knobs, you got mic echo on the other, and then you got a master volume on and off.
Bluetooth mode.
The human voice sounds a lot crispier, and on the front here you got a LED display blinking which is showing blue, which means it's Bluetooth. The usual ports, but this time not on the back but on the front here you got the DC input, which is a USB-C input. So you got a USB-C input in the front, a microphone in, even though there is wireless microphone right here, so you can plug in a wired mic like this one here. And then you got an aux in and USB A port, so you can use it as an output, and also a micro SD card for your music to be inserted. At the back there is an air port for the air to resonate, which this one doesn't. So this one is like an all closed up system. Input power is 5V 1A, so this is a kind of a USB powered device. And 1 main speaker in the front with LED lights around. There's an LED button in the front here. You can change the mode of how the RGB works. Just cycle through them. And you can have them off altogether. Let's put a couple of batteries in the mic and test it out. So interesting, when you put the batteries into the mic, there is actually a display inside which showing ISM Bluetooth 2.4 GHz. So these two mics, when you press and hold it, you switch it on, it actually have a display to show you that it is on. So when you actually change the mic volume on the knob here, it actually shows you what level you are on. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 16. Whoa. So that kind of resonance is because the mic picking up the noise from the speaker, and then you got the feedback loop. When the mic detects a voice, then it will continuously sending signal to the speaker. But as soon as you stop speaking, and then it cuts off the feed, so you don't even hear the static noise when you are not using the mic, which is pretty handy. And you can control the amount of echo. Hello? Testing, testing, testing. So this is like a very good PA function, so this is no echo at all. And if you are doing sound or voice singing, then you can actually turn on the echo. So again, I'm leaving my mic on the table. I'm going to go across the room. So you should be able to still hear me. This is on Bluetooth. And I'm right at the end of the room right now. And yeah, Bluetooth works on all of the three machines. Okay, so while we have two wireless mic, it has a mic in. So let me plug in the mic from the other machine and see if it will allow me to use three different mics all together. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So effectively, you can have three mic with this machine here, one plugged in and two wireless. And once again, I do find the wire mic do give you a better voice. The voice is more solid, and you have less of the static, like a wireless picking up noise or that kind of thing. So I do think a wire mic is a lot better than the wireless one. So again, connect the Bluetooth as simple as finding the K9M on your device list. Click on the K9M.
Bluetooth connected.
And then it will say Bluetooth connected. Now the human voice on this one is not perfect, but it's a lot better than the other two. Hello, hello. Hello,
FM radio. Bluetooth mode.
So this one have a built-in radio as well, but without the antenna, I'm not sure how.
Bluetooth connected.
I'm not sure how good or how bad that is. So now this is playing Bluetooth off my phone. There was a little bit of a distortion when the music was playing at maximum volume. So again, this is not really a professional DJ equipment or anything like that, but for something which is cheap and you can actually hang it around your body, I think this is as good as it gets. But I wouldn't pay £60 for it though, would you? So here is all three of the speakers that I'm going to show you today. I do think this one is plenty of fun. The speaker itself is really just a fun, great toy machine. It will be a toy which will entertain them for many, many hours to come. But in terms of the loudness and the speaker volume, it is loud, but there is loads of distortions when you try to play loud music as such. So I would suggest I guess you can play in the living room and it's fine. But if you're in the garden and you want really, really loud music, then you need something better. So next up we have the TO7. I think this is a very good PA system. For example, if you need to just enhance your voice and you don't need to play any music or background music or anything like that, I think this is fantastic. In terms of the voice-wise, I am using a wired mic, so yeah, it comes with two mics, but not both of them are wireless. And I actually quite enjoy using the wired mic because I think the wired mic actually gives you a better sound quality than the wireless mic. And when I pressed it, and when I plugged this one into the K9M external socket here, actually it sounds quite good as well. So at first I thought, oh, you know what, if this is like two wireless mic, will be better. But I'm not too minded about having one of them, which is a wired mic. And one thing I don't like about this machine is the control here. The control knob here is supposed to be plus and minus of the master volume, but as you can see, it doesn't change anything whatsoever. And finally, we have the K9M. Now this one here comes with two wireless mic, and you have a lot more control on the top right here, which actually works. So you can control the mic volume on. So you can control the mic volume on its own, and you can also control the master volume on how loud the music in the speaker is. You also have the extra option of controlling the mic echo, which is not found on the other two machines. And it also has the function to prioritize the music or prioritize the mic by the press of the button. There's a few other things here which I haven't played with because I haven't got a micro SD card. I think the K9M has a lot more ability to control what you want the sound like. If it is playing music and actually singing karaoke and stuff like that, I think the K9M is quite good. If I just need a microphone to enhance my voice and I don't need it to play back music and such, then I think the T07 is actually better in terms of the sound of the mic. I don't know if you guys can hear a difference, but this microphone here, I can hear a lot more static on this one than the other. Maybe the mic is more sensitive compared to the T07. That's all I have time for you today. I can't wait to see you next time with more interesting gadget. Bye bye.